Imagine for a moment the icy gales of Bespin, the hum of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber straining against the relentless assault of Darth Vader. The air crackles with tension, not just from the clash of blades, but from the weight of Luke's desperation. He stumbles, a blow from Vader's crimson blade hurtling towards him, threatening to end the fight and his life in one decisive strike. But then, a shimmering blue form materializes, impossibly solid, impossibly quick. Obi-Wan Kenobi, a luminous guardian, steps between them, his ghostly hand raising, not to advise, but to physically deflect Vader's powerful swing, sending a shockwave through the carbon-freezing chamber. It's a scene that never made it to our screens, a radical departure from the ethereal wisdom we know. But in an early concept for The Empire Strikes Back, Obi-Wan's Force spirit was envisioned as something far more active, far more tangible, almost physically present. This is a fascinating glimpse into a different interpretation of the Force, a powerful and intriguing what-if that could have fundamentally altered the narrative we cherish. The early ideas for Obi-Wan's Force spirit were robust. Beyond the dramatic intervention on Bespin, there were discussions about him having a more direct, hands-on role in Luke's training. Picture Dagobah, Luke struggling with a complex Force technique, perhaps his focus wavering. Instead of simply a voice of encouragement, Obi-Wan's translucent hand might have gently guided Luke's own, correcting his posture, or even subtly pushing him out of the path of a falling branch during his agility drills. It speaks to a Force spirit that wasn't merely a lingering echo of wisdom, but a benevolent, almost physical guardian, capable of exerting influence on the tangible world. This concept paints a picture of the Force as a much more direct, protective presence. It suggests that even after death, a powerful Jedi could retain a more substantial connection to the living realm, a tether strong enough to manipulate objects, deflect blows, or even physically interact with their student. It's an enticing thought, a comforting notion that the great masters never truly leave us, that their power could still shield us from the gravest dangers. It offers a sense of unwavering protection, a literal safety net for our heroes. However, as the story of The Empire Strikes Back began to crystallize, the creators faced a crucial decision. While the idea of a physically intervening Obi-Wan was compelling, it also presented a profound narrative challenge. If Obi-Wan could physically block Vader, if he could directly intervene to save Luke, where would the true stakes lie? Where would Luke's personal growth come from? The final decision, as we know, was to make Obi-Wan a more ethereal advisory figure. His presence is powerful, yes, but it is one of wisdom, guidance, and sometimes challenging truth. He is a mentor who empowers Luke, rather than a protector who shields him. This seemingly small shift had profound implications for the entire saga. It forced Luke to confront his challenges head-on. When he faced Vader, alone in that carbon-freezing chamber, the weight of the universe and his own destiny rested squarely on his shoulders. There was no spectral hand to deflect the blade, no ghostly shove to save him from falling. He had to rely on his own nascent skills, his own courage, and his own connection to the Force. This decision amplified the personal stakes for Luke immeasurably. His trials, his failures, and his eventual triumphs became entirely his own. It made his journey of self-discovery more arduous, but ultimately far more rewarding and resonant. It emphasized that while the Force connects all things and the wisdom of the past is invaluable, the path to becoming a Jedi, to truly understanding oneself and one's power, must be walked alone. The Force became less of a supernatural shield and more of an inner wellspring of strength and insight. This early concept of Obi-Wan's ghost, the Force spirit who could block Vader, offers a fascinating what-if. What would the Star Wars universe feel like if such powerful, tangible guardians were a consistent element? Would it dilute the danger, or simply redefine heroism? It prompts us to consider the very nature of the Force itself. Is it a cosmic energy for guidance, or a boundless power for direct intervention? The version we received, where the Force spirit is an echo of wisdom rather than a physical barrier, ultimately made Luke's journey more impactful and relatable. It's a testament to the thoughtful development that goes into crafting iconic stories. Sometimes, the most compelling narratives are forged not by including every powerful idea, but by understanding which elements best serve the core themes and the emotional journey of the characters. This unseen Obi-Wan, a protector who never was, remains a fascinating glimpse into a road not taken. What are your thoughts on this alternative vision of the Force? Would you have preferred a more active, physically present Obi-Wan? Or do you believe the final decision made Luke's journey more profound? Share your insights in the comments below. If you found this exploration intriguing, please consider subscribing or following for more deep dives into the stories behind the stories. Your engagement truly helps us continue these thoughtful discussions. Thank you for joining me.